All right, so guys, I am with Dawn. She successfully did the 30 videos in 30 days. So I wanted to go over her socials with her because she did a bunch of posts and also get to know her and her goals. So thanks, Dawn, for hanging out with me.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead and tell me what you want.
That's a great question.
hmm
I just like to build a community, I think. Like I would love lots and lots of followers, but like I feel like building a community that like just is like there would be awesome because even if I just have four people in chat every day, it'd be awesome if it's like the same four people. Like I just like to build a community, like be better just at like consistency. I feel like I did really well this month, but I'm a teacher full time. And so like summer, I am great. I can do whatever. But as soon as the school year starts, I like drop off real hard. Like I have come back and fallen off from streaming for like 2 years now. So like I'm really just trying to build consistency. But I feel like if I had a community to like fall back on and be like, hey, I'd love to see your all faces. I'm gonna pop on stream today, even if it was short. Like I'd love that. But a lot of the times when I'm on stream, I don't have a ton of people there. And so that can be a little bit demotivating, you know?
What kind of teacher are you?
I'm an English teacher.
English, and you told me in a comment or DM, I don't remember, that you also coach esports?
Yeah, so I'm the esports director for our school.
Oh
So
my God. What
yeah.
game?
Rocket League, Mario Kart, Super Smash, and then Valorant, Overwatch, and it can depend on the year because sometimes we'll
Okay.
have kids play for games, but we have like our main games, and then it depends because Marvel Rivals got added last year at the end of the school year, so kind of
Okay.
just depends.
Okay. And then what does an esports coach do? I'm just like so curious.
So I'm probably not as like compared to like full-time esports coaches and like big leagues, I probably don't do as much as they do. I more so am just like there to oversee the kids, make sure I have all the tech stuff ready. I'm the one who like sets field trips up, make sure they're all on the right team. Like I'm sure like adult coaches probably do a lot more of the like coaching physically for the game. I more so just like oversee the children. I know quite a bit about most of the games, so I can like help them, but my job really is just to like support them and like let like the student coaches kind of take over. So,
hmm
yeah.
I have a weird question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so just let me see if I got this right. I've been taking little notes while we're chit-chatting. So Don, you're a streamer at night. You have a full day job as an English teacher and also an esports director.
Yes.
You would love to have it's fine if it's tight-knit, but you would love a community around what you're doing so that no matter what, there's people there, so you don't feel
Yeah.
like you're rebuilding every time. And then my weird question for you is like, what do you think about teaching through your stream? Like through
Uh
that.
honestly, I've never really thought about combining them, to be honest, because
Why
I kind
not?
of like the separation.
Okay,
Because
okay.
like I go to work, I teach, and then I come home and I can just like relax and just like play my games and like say
hmm
hi to people and chat with people who are in chat. But like I don't feel like there is much of like responsibility, I guess, when it comes to
Sure.
that. Like I think it would be fun to like incorporate it, but I'm not sure how to do it in like a video game kind of way. Cause like, like teaching, I have like a degree for like English and like I went to school for that kind of stuff. So it just like
Yeah.
comes from like learning. But like I feel like if I did it in a video game kind of way, I wouldn't know where to start, you know?
Sure, sure, sure. Oh my gosh, I have a million ideas. So I'm just gonna throw it at you and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Not that you have to do this, but I thought it
hmm
was really interesting to me that from the start you said that you would love a community. Um, and I feel like building a community just off of a game title is really hard. The competition
Right.
is really
Yeah.
fierce. Also, with your life as a professional with gaming, you're up against kids who don't have that
Right.
stream, right?
Yeah.
Like they just have like unlimited time. So I'm thinking like a strategic way for you to hack it because all of this is so much funner when you have more wins. Um,
Right.
yeah, so that's what I'm thinking for you. Here's just like a couple examples. So even for me and how you met me through VSA, I'm having so much fun. you're a part of our growth club, the social media growth club. It's pretty chill. Like people post their progress and stuff and I kind of throw out tips and tricks, but it's not something as intense as like a high school English teacher. It's
Right, yeah.
chill. But then our community is built around people who want to grow their social media. So just like off the top of my head, like let's say you built a community or a club around people who, for example, wanted to get into esports or people who, I don't know, like it could be gaming centric, it could be not gaming centric. Uh, I was getting Facebook ads all the time about this thing where they were merging therapy with gaming. So the group would play a game together and then a therapist was there. So
I
during
think I saw those. Yeah.
yeah, I forget the company name, but it was like really interesting where the therapist was online with like five gamers and you kind of talked about yourself. Um, that's what I mean. So it would be interesting if a part of your streaming brand, it was kind of built in where people were like, oh, this is something I can come to and also contribute to. So it's not only Dawn. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you think about an idea like that?
I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. I would just have to like figure out how to work with it, and
Sure.
like start doing it. Cause like I think it would be nice to be like that person who's like, hey, do you like need to know how to do this for your stream? I've got you. Like, I would like to do that, but I feel like I'm kind of in the space right now where I'm learning those things because I need to know what to do with that for my streams.
Totally.
So like I just don't feel like I have a lot of authority in it. Because
Mm,
like with my English teaching, like I went to school for it. I have a degree for it. I'm confident in my ability to teach your kid how to like read a book or like learn this English thing. But like with the streamer stuff and the gaming stuff, I feel very like new to it. So I like don't feel as confident in being like, do you need somebody to tell you how to do it? I'm
sure.
that person. So like that's where I get like I guess I just get nervous because I have really bad anxiety. So I get really anxious and stuff. So it's like
Mm.
I just don't know. Like, I just don't want to be like telling people the wrong things.
Hmm. Well, let's dig a little bit this way. Tell me more about your passions. Like, so you stream, you teach, you
Yes.
esports. Like, tell me more about the things you enjoy.
I think
And
like the biggest things that make me up is just like I'm a huge nerd, love video games, love anime, love just like TV shows and stuff. I just really
pop
like
culture.
fandom. Yeah, pop culture probably is the right answer for that. I just didn't know what the word was. So pop culture, I love to write and I'm not a great artist, but I love to draw. So like I'm not a good artist, but I like doing it. But like I really love writing, and
Mm.
just like pop culture, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, I like that. Because here's another thing I'm thinking. So, like an obvious thing would be to build a community around streamers. The problem with that though is everyone's streaming.
Hmm.
Right? So like why would they watch your stream if they're like if
Right.
the goal is for them to stream? So that would be interesting if you built a community around people that don't stream. So for example, but maybe like watching them and they don't want to do it, but you become their person to check
Right.
in
Which
with.
I think would be ideal. It's just like finding, I guess it's just like
Ah,
finding that like community, I guess, of like those kinds of people that like, do you not like streaming, but you like watching streaming? Like, do you not feel
yeah.
comfortable streaming, but like I can be your face for that? But like, it's just one of those like, how do I find that kind of community and like, how do I properly like, I guess, make videos and like that kind of stuff to like build that kind of community?
Oh my God. Writing? Do you like people who also like writing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I think that would be so cute, actually. A writing club?
I mean, yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, it's just like it's one of those things I just kind of have like separated like that
Yes.
stuff from my channel.
Yes.
Like
Are you interested in merging it or like, nah?
I wasn't really interested. Like I've honestly actually kind of like separated my social medias for that because I have a separate social media for like reading and writing. So
Okay.
like I have different social medias that I've separated because like I had them together and people were like following me for one thing, but I would post so many video games and they're like, oh, this isn't what I followed you for.
Mhm.
And so then they would like leave. And so like I had separated them because again, I always hear the niche down. So like I felt like that was one niche and this was another, and combining them just wasn't doing anything.
I feel you. Interesting.
Yeah. So like I had them combined at one point and then I separated them. So like now I have a separate like TikTok and a separate like Instagram for writing and reading.
Okay. Tell me your ultimate goal.
Honestly, just to be able to make some money. Like I know that sounds kind of
Oh,
shallow.
okay.
It sounds sort of shallow, but like I'd
It's
like
not
to be
shallow.
able to like kind of just have fun money with it.
Fun.
Like not necessarily pay my bills. Like I don't expect like streaming to be like my full time. I don't think I could ever give teaching up. Um, like I love my kids too much to be like, yeah, my goal is to like quit teaching to become a streamer. But like I enjoy it as a hobby and I enjoy it as like something I do kind of make money on, but like it's not like if I don't make money on Twitch this month, I'm gonna not be able to pay for my house, you know? But like I'd like to be able to make some money, but also like just really genuinely like building a community of like people that are just like chill and want to be there and enjoy the same kind of stuff as I do. So again, like I like the idea of like building kind of a nerdy like group of people and just to like share the things I do and people enjoy it. So I feel like maybe like my goals for streaming aren't fully set yet. And so I
Yeah,
think that's where I struggle a little bit because
that's
like
okay.
I feel like if I don't say like I want it to be my full time, then people are like, well, why do you do it? But like I just do it because I enjoy doing it. But like I'd still like to build like a community that like is there when I hit the stream button or like is there when I post videos.
I understand. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Lovely. I just had the merging idea because the esports thing was really interesting to me, but to me it sounds like teaching is a thing you love that pays the bills and sustains you. Twitch is this thing on the side that's fun, and
Hmm.
it would be nice to get some wins, but
Yeah.
you're not out here trying to be streamer of the year.
Right. Like I
Okay,
mean
I got it.
that'd be freaking amazing, but like I genuinely like never see myself being like, "Okay, bye kids, I'm a streamer now," and just like not
Mm,
returning to the classroom. So like that's where my biggest struggle comes in, especially when the school year does start, because I go from posting videos pretty much every day of the summer to
yeah.
school starts and I'm like got maybe one video up a month. Like so and that's the bulk of the year, right? Like summer's 2 months for me and then the rest of it's school. So
Okay.
I think really right now I just want to build a balance or a better balance and build a community that like is kind of understanding of like I've got 200 plus kids I have priority like so I'll come back and I'll stream and I want to be here but like they are my priority, you know?
Okay. All right, then let's do this. I understand.
Yeah.
Let us not merge it. That was just an idea I
I mean, it's
had.
a really cool idea and I
Yeah,
wish
yeah,
it
yeah.
had worked because I had tried and people were like, we want one or the other. Not
Yeah, yeah. No,
yeah.
maybe the niches are too nichey.
Hmm.
Different
Possibly.
customer. Different customer. Okay, then let's focus on um hmm, where's my share button? Let's focus on getting your streamy thing more wins.
Perfect.
Because then if we do that, then your options for the future will become clear. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And maybe one
Right.
day you do blow up and you're like, see ya, kids, or like, or maybe you
Right.
don't. Cross that road when you get it. But what I'm picking up on is it's two separate worlds, but you'd like more wins in this one.
Hmm.
Maybe you could justify more time to this one if it was.
Right. And I think that's my biggest problem is sometimes I don't feel like I can justify it, especially because like
Hmm,
I teach and then esports is after school. And so like I'm working and then I'm doing esports and then I go home. And by the time I go home, I'm like, I don't want to do anything else. So
I feel you.
like,
Okay, now what do you think about this idea? What if we worked on the branding in the niche of Dawn Space Station?
which I think would be great. Cause I
Yeah.
also did change my username like at the start of the like summer. So
Mm.
like the Dawn Space Station is partially new. I totally forgot to change my Patreon now that I see it on your links. It is
You're like, no,
not been changed because I just haven't
no.
even like looked at my Patreon in like
Yeah,
a year or so. I
okay,
kind of honestly forgot I had it. So
that's okay. All right, so this is what I'm envisioning. We need to go on a journey to figure out the branding and the niche of your channel.
Right.
And the goal I have for you is A, super fans, and it doesn't have to be like a million, but just like a
Right.
tight group. And then B, maybe some spons.
I think that'd be
That
awesome.
would be fun.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
I mean, I think it would be
Um,
awesome.
yeah. And what's really cool is like, because I'm just in the space all the time, what I'm noticing is like, um, even advertisers and businesses don't really want to work with a superstar. It just costs too much and it's not worth it.
Right.
And that's why everyone says niche down, micro niche is so powerful because like you could be like the king of the mic. Remember the thing I posted in the challenge post
Yeah.
about the DIY people and they got into this
Right.
feud? Really good example. Like it was like a niche of a niche of a niche of a niche. It was like trendy Pinterest DIY chicks
Hmm.
got into like who made the cake, who made the cement cake first, and it's like who cared? Like nobody cared,
Yeah.
but it was a war, and so anyway, so let's take a look at what's going on. Talk to me about what's working, what's not working so far with your posts.
Honestly, like I get stuck in the like 300 view jail a lot. This month has been a lot better just because I'm posting more consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do kind of feel like my social media is a little bit all over the place, but like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, because like I want people like to be part of my community that like care about the things that are going on in my daily life, but also like while I'm streaming. So like that's why sometimes I post just like random little things about my pets, but then also like I'll post my video game content and maybe that's a problem. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
but like I also just got approved for TikTok Shop, so I'm just trying that out. So there's some random videos on there now for like the that to see if that's going to do anything, but like for the most part I'm not sure even what really is working because I feel like random things get a lot more views than like the things that I was hoping would. Like I had a post blow up this month and it's now at like 600,000 views and it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with like anything that I normally talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally just about a one person who ended up in like the K-pop Demon Hunters like cast list. So like I
Popping
literally
off right now.
it was like 5 seconds of just that person and it's at like 600K. And so like I think that's awesome that I blew up and now I have like a lot of followers, but I feel like they followed me for K-pop Demon Hunters and they're going to be like disappointed now that that's not what I'm going to be talking about every day all the time because it's like is popular and it was just like something I was surprised by. And so like it's a little bit weird because like I'm super happy it got a lot of views, but it's a little bit demotivating at the same time because
Mm,
like I posted this stupid thing that I didn't expect anybody to see because my videos tend to stay in like 300 views and then it's now at 600,000
mhm.
and like the stuff that I was posting that I like wanted people to see and be like a part of nobody's seeing. And
Right.
so I think that's where like my biggest problem is coming from because I'm just not sure how to like get it out there, right? Like
Yeah.
I do the hashtags, even though it sounds like hashtags don't really matter anymore. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to put like text on screen. I don't know if that's doing anything. So like I think very much like this month was just like a lot of experimenting, especially with coming back more consistently. Like, and so I'm hoping consistency is just going to be key at this point and like trying to build that. But like video games is really like what I want to build off of because like that's what I am going to be doing the most consistently, right? Like I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. If I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm 99% of the time going to be playing a video game. So like that's where I'm just not I'm just not sure.
That's okay. Um, okay. Yes. P thoughts.
Yeah,
There's absolutely nothing wrong with a random thing going hyper viral. I saw that a lot in the June challenge where people
right.
got crazy views and they're like, but this has nothing to do with my thing. But I still think it's valuable because it gives you really good experience
Mhm.
of like the K-pop Demon Hunter thing. Maybe it was a relevancy thing. Like it's just
Right.
the thing that everyone's looking for right now. That's totally fine. Every time you go hyperviral, you're learning something about the game, which is
Right.
you're a gamer, so this is perfect. You know,
Hmm.
so you're just learning more. Just put that in your pocket and you're gonna take it to your next upload. That's totally
Hmm.
nothing wrong with it. Also, I think there's nothing wrong with you experimenting a bunch and just seeing what you like and posting everything. That's how everyone starts. Um,
Right.
Nothing wrong with it at all. The journey that happens for a lot of people is including myself, is you upload a ton, one pops off, and there was something about the thing that popped off that you're like, either I could do that again, or that is something that I wanted to do.
Right.
So in my instance, for example, 2020, I was uploading TikToks at the wazoo, just giggling, having fun with my friends. And then my friend Brandon made a 3D printed knitting machine or something. And I was like giggling and I posted about it. And there was something about the machine and then like it doing something, that mechanic went hyper viral. So I studied that and I was like, I think I could make that happen again. So it was my hypothesis of like, I think I understand something that happened. I'm going to make it happen again. And then I did it like 10 times over and over. And I was like, okay. Then on my 11th video, I was like, I'm going to sell something. So I stacked it with a product offer. And
Hmm.
that was kind of the beginnings of my business. For me, my goal was to create a business that could replace my four part-time jobs. Slightly different goal than you.
Right.
Yeah, so I think all of your experiments, fantastic. The fact that you had hyperviral at least a couple times, fantastic. Because that means you do understand something, even if you can't crystallize it perfectly
Right.
yourself.
I think that's the part that I'm like struggling with at the moment.
Mhm.
I'm like, do I really know how to do the thing, right? Like, do I know how to use the sounds right? Do I know how to like use the screen stuff? Do I know how to edit properly? Because I think a lot of the times I'm just like, here's the thing I did and just throw it off into the universe and just hope for the best. And I know that sometimes that just doesn't catch people's attention. It needs to be like kind of eye-catching. And that's the part that I am kind of hoping to focus on in July of like June I just posted a bunch of crap and I'm
Yeah,
hoping for the best. And then July I'm kind of hoping for like to figure out editing better or at least like how to like catch your eye right away instead of just be like standing there and be like, "Hey, did you?" Like I'm hoping to like figure out how to like
yes.
better keep the attention.
So I kind of think you're like in your sophomore year, where freshman year, you're just like, I'm here.
Hmm.
I'm a person. But year two, sophomore means wise fool, as you know, as an English teacher. So sophomore year is when you are going to start. Now you should do experiments. Every
Right.
time you upload, like, why did this work, but this not work? So you're going to get really granular, and this is
Hmm.
what's going to make you an expert. For example, I just watched this video of yours.
Betty, I just wanted to give a gentle reminder because Art Fight does start tomorrow. If you're brand new to the site or just like not sure about Art Fight's website is almost guaranteed to crash.
Okay, right there. Um, This performed a little bit better, 800. You did get
Right.
comments. So the way I would re-edit this is I would change your title to Artists, join Art Fight now. And then the script, I would bump up all your keywords, all your everything, the most interesting thing to the first 2 seconds. So instead of like gentle reminder, I don't know what that means. Like I
Right.
needed you to be like, hey artists, are you doing Art Fight? Do you even know what it is? I'm doing Art Fight. It's freaking awesome. You're going to sign up for this website. You're going to do this and you're going to do this. This is what's going to happen. I'm doing it. You're doing it. Let's do it together. You should follow me and you should do it right now. Like that would have performed way better.
Right. And I think
Yeah.
that's where I'm just not sure yet, right? Like,
Yeah.
because I tend to take a gentler approach, and I have found with social media, sometimes you have to be a little bit more aggressive.
You could
And
okay,
so,
okay. You could have been gentle with it. I'm just saying you dragged it out. You're
right. And
like,
I think,
I
yeah,
think you should know that there's this thing that you should click, you should nope.
yeah,
I
right,
swiped. I swiped hard.
right,
Even in our community, so many people talk about Art Fight. I'm like, what is it? And no one can tell me. I would have
right,
appreciated this video where someone just told me straight up, just be clear, get to the point, do what you do. Like, all right, Don, you have made so many great videos. It is time for you to level up. Like, do you want to be a streamer that plays video games? You need to tell me that. You
Right.
need to just
Yeah.
put it up in the front. You've had these wins. I've watched your videos. I don't know what's happening. Are you an artist? Are you a gamer? Do you eat snow cones? Like I'm just like,
Right. That's I think
I
that's
don't
where my
know.
biggest problem is because I do just like post a lot of random stuff. And so I
Yeah.
do, and I think I guess that's where like the niching down does help. But then at the same time, like
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
like,
Yeah. Okay. So today I talked to Claire in our community. She's amazing. She does a million things. She wants to sell stationary hoodies and skateboards. I was like, why? And she has 1,000 followers. For all of you guys, you and everyone, when you're in 1,000, our job is to get to the next big thing, 10,000 maybe. And you're going to do that with clarity because you need to find your people. Right now, I don't know if I'm your person. I might be your person, but I have no clue. So for
right,
Claire, yeah, so for Claire, I was like, out of your whole sea of products, what is your best product? She's like, skateboards all day because her art's really unique. Skateboarders don't see it that often. Nobody paints on skateboards. That's her highest ticket, best product. I was like, okay, you need to scrap everything, and you are a cute skateboard artist. I need to see you on the skateboard. I need to see you doing tricks. I need to see you take commissions. I need to see you paint. I need to see you prime. I need to see like video, 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 video. It needs to be you skateboards. And we need to do that. Drive up your followers. Find every person who's interested in a cute skateboard ever. And once we've proven that that's a worthy niche with a series of experiments, that's when we're going to go really hard, build it as much as we can, and then you have a brand. Then you can
right.
branch off and do whatever you want. Same
And
with
I think, yeah,
cookies.
that's the part that I'm having the problem with right now is like
Yeah.
I need to find that one specific thing that I can eventually get to the point where I can just post about whatever
Yeah.
because then I have people who care. Because like again, Markiplier is a huge name. He just was doing videos of like video games and now he can like just post a video of his dog and it gets like a million views.
Because we
And
care
like
about Markiplier.
right, because we care about him and we care about Chica. Like, so like I want to get to the point where like people care that I posted a picture of a snow cone that I just had because like I liked that and I wanted to share it. But
But
like,
I don't know you yet.
right, for yeah. So like I think that's the part where I need to find like my people first. And I'm just not sure like what's gonna be that thing that like I get the people off of. you know?
Let's figure it out right now.
Right.
How do you pick your games?
Based off of what my friends play. So like
Ooh.
my my biggest game is Dead by Daylight now, and I started playing it because of a friend. Like, I like the genre like spooky, and I like the genre like cozy. So like, I call myself a cozy horror streamer, but like, it's not really a genre. I just claim it is. So
Okay, so if you want to do this for real with me, for real, for real. All right. So
right,
first of all, if you just want to be a hobbyist and have fun and hang with your friends, everything you're doing is perfectly fine. If
right,
you want to make money, if you want to grow, if you want to make this a big thing, we need to get strategic.
right, and that's what I want to do.
Strategy. Okay.
So
All right. Then we need to figure out. Okay. So Twitch, I'm like so shocked how many people in our social media club are streamers. I knew it was huge. I did not know it was this big. I'm like,
yeah,
oh my God. But I think we need to leverage it. This is why in
mhm,
the very beginning I talked about interjecting your experience as a teacher because that's really interesting and different. We do not have to though. So we need to leverage your interests on top of the demand Twitch has, on top of something that not a lot of people are willing to do. So if
mhm,
it's already super huge, like, look, League and everyone's doing League, you just showing up as a baby League person is really hard, as you know.
yeah.
So is there a niche within the gaming Twitch community that you're interested in, that there is a demand and not a lot of people are doing?
That's a wonderful question. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch that many Twitch streamers. I just stream. Like I have a few friends that I follow, so I watch them, but I follow them because like we've built a community within the games that we play. And so we just go back and forth supporting each other. But like I don't
How's
really
that
watch.
going?
It's actually going fairly well. I mean, I've gotten a lot of followers again within this month of like following people from the group as well as I joined like a big D&D, not D&D. I joined a big DBD community like stream community on Discord and like so we follow each other and we go and like support each other and like we raid each other after our stream. So like since I've started doing this, I get at least one raid stream now, which is awesome because it brings more people. So
Better
like
than zero.
yeah, it's better than zero. So like that's been nice, but I don't really watch a lot of big streamers or like the VTuber community I don't know very much about. I just follow a few people that are in my like DBD that also are VTubers. So like yeah, I'm not sure about like niches within Twitch because like Twitch is just something I do. It's not something I like really watch a lot.
I think you should start researching.
And I think that is yeah, is something I should do. I
Mhm.
just like don't really know about a lot of like the big names unless they like stream and I watch them on YouTube more regularly, but they do like Twitch as well. Like so
This is how I would go about it. So let's think about it this way. Out of all of the games you stream and all of the things you're interested in, give me like your top five.
Dead by Daylight. That's my number one. Like that's the one that I focus on the most and care probably the most about. I only really stream Destiny 2 because that's what my husband plays, so we play it together.
Hold
Um,
up, hold up. Dead by Daylight, is that like a new game, old game?
it's older. I think this is its ninth year.
Oh, oh, a relic. Do a lot of people watch it?
I think we have a fairly large watching community. I'd have to double check
What kind of
on.
game is it?
It's a horror game, so it's a co-op horror game.
Is there a
So
lot
you
of those?
I think so. I feel like there are quite a few co-op horror games.
All right, keep going with the list. You said Dead by Daylight, Destiny. Keep going.
Sims 4
What?
and Sims 4.
That's so different.
I know that's the problem.
That's like
Because if you went right,
Sims.
right. So my Twitch, I pretty much am like specifically Dead by Daylight, but then if you go to my YouTube channel, it's all Sims 4.
Continue. 4, 5.
Minecraft and
Done.
what?
Minecraft, done. Minecraft is a thing in itself. It's like an entity in itself.
Okay,
What do you
I
mean,
play.
Minecraft?
Okay, when I say Minecraft, I mean modded Minecraft specifically. Like I like horror mods for Minecraft.
Okay, fine. Pass. Okay.
um, I like The Sims.
My horror thing of all time.
I know, but I like it. I just think it's fun to play.
Okay, number 5. Number 5. Number 5.
I don't think I play another one.
Oh, that's it.
Yep, pretty much.
Do you like indie games?
Yeah, I love indie games, but like I did a lot of them on my YouTube when I first started, but I
Okay,
don't
how did
really
that go?
stream them. Um, I feel like it went okay, but also I had to hide the fact that I had a YouTube channel at the time, so I wasn't
Mm,
really focused on it because if I got really popular, then my parents would be mad at me. So
but you're an adult now.
I'm an adult now,
Okay,
yeah. But when
okay.
I
So,
first started, I was like not able to really
oh,
do
you're
it,
an adult.
So like a lot again, my YouTube channel kind of started as like something I had to hide. And so like I've just been just doing my own thing for a really long time. And so now like actually trying to build a community has been hard because like I do need to kind of niche down because like I do just play whatever I want to play
Well,
and I do
niche down for now and
yeah.
then do whatever you want. You
Yeah, that's
know what I
true.
mean? Because like we have to turn you into a keyword.
Hmm.
Like Markiplier, Queso, these people are so big. They'll watch.
That they're
I
yeah,
watch Queso play everything because
right.
he's my guy. But like it, but he started with business simulators. He
Right.
played like every business, and that's what I liked. So that's how I found him.
Right.
Are you willing to commit to Dead by Daylight?
Yes, that's what I want to commit to. Like
Girl, we done. There's
I
your
know, but like I also still I know, but like
continue.
if my husband wants to play Destiny 2, I'm not going to say no, we're not going to stream it together. Like
I mean, that's fine.
so I think it's but like Dead by Daylight is the game that I want to niche down on, but it's hard for me to figure out how to make YouTube videos off of it. Cuz like Sims, I have like challenges that I've been doing. So like
Can I
that's
tell
why
you
I'm
can I tell you I had a stupid idea that you're gonna hate?
sure. I'd love it.
So much work, but I think it's so cool. But it's so much work. My idea is that you are Dawn Space Station streamer slash author.
Yeah, which I'd love.
Yeah. And then what if you took snippets from your streams and you stitched them into stories and then you wrote a story?
I mean, I think it's really cool. I'm just not sure how to do it.
That
Like
would just
I
be so much work. Like, so envision this. So, like, if you took, okay, this is where I would give you a pass. Like, if you took clips from Sims 4 and wrote a horror story, do you know what I mean? And then your stream is just you, the author, playing whatever scary game you want.
right, which I mean, I would
Wouldn't that
love.
be cool?
I mean, I think it would be very cool. I'm just again not sure how to like
Right. That
go
would
about building that.
be,
And I'm just worried it's going to be like a 180 from what I'm currently doing. And so
okay.
like
That was too far left. That was too far left. Let us scratch. Future, that's future. What about for now? Let's keep it really simple. You're a teacher. Let's not waste your time. What if you're just a Dead by Daylight creator?
which I mean is what I would like to be.
Yes,
Like,
because like you love the game so much, you said it's your favorite, it's your number one. And like let's say you just collected all those people and then you hung out long enough to where they go from those fans to your fans.
right, which is what I would like to do. Because like recently I really have only been playing Dead by Daylight. I've had one Destiny 2 stream and one Friend versus Friend stream in the whole month. And the only reason we played Friends versus Friends is because Dead by Daylight crashed and we couldn't play Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
And I play Destiny 2 because my husband plays it. And so we play it together.
Yeah. Your Twitch started playing music at me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay,
Yeah,
Dead by Daylight. Let's just start here. You are a
right,
Dead by Daylight streamer.
right.
And then just make all your content about it, talk about why you love it, talk about your friends on it,
Hmm.
and just let's just start July. Let's focus. Let's see what
Okay,
happens if you focus. So
okay,
make all your content about this, make all your streams about this, and then you're going to befriend as many other fans as you can. And why not? You both love the same property.
right. Yeah.
Total sense. Yeah. Let's start there. See what
Okay.
happens. Do not open Sims 4.
Why? I have a challenge. I have a challenge I'm trying to finish. I just
You
started
could
it.
do it. Wait, you don't have to stream it. You could just play it.
I know, but I've been putting it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, done. No, the theme of July is focus, okay?
Okay, I know.
Focus. You only have 3 months. Or no,
That's true.
2 months. Oh my God.
Right.
2 months. No. You are a Dead by Daylight super fan.
Okay. I'm a
Your
Dead by
goal,
Daylight super
your
fan.
goal is to get the devs' attention.
I would love that.
Tweet them. No, I'm dead serious. Like,
Oh, I've
You
tried.
watch Queso?
No.
Okay, you need to watch. I love him so much. He's so funny. He only plays these teeny tiny indie games that no one cares about. And he gives them so much love and attention that the devs, every single game he's played, the devs put him in.
Which I think is amazing. Like that's crazy.
Wait, are they still working on it or is this like a closed game?
It's they're still working on it, but like I
Add-ons?
they don't really put like players in the game.
Okay. No, but that doesn't have to happen. I just mean
Right,
like, wouldn't
right,
it be
right,
so cool if they're like, oh my God, we love Don? Okay,
right.
focus. The focus is Dead by Daylight. You're going to make this content. You're going to interact with other users who talk about it on Twitter. Super easy. You're going to like find those devs, like all their content, reshare, talk about it. You this is your funsy passion thing. You're just gonna be like a super fangirl. And like people who love it can watch you and share that love for it.
Right.
That's the goal.
Okay.
You want to
I
do it?
I think it'll be a great challenge. I would like to try for sure. Also, you had asked how many people watch it. It says it had on Twitch, it says it has
Hmm.
31.1K viewers and 13.5 million followers.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so
I think you said you're not really a consumer. I would watch the top streams in there, not to copy them, but just to get a vibe, and then you can like make yours a little different.
Right. I feel like I follow at least one or two of the like more popular ones within DBD community.
Mhm.
But so
But you should also follow them and interact with them so that you poach their so just so that
right,
there's more, not actually steal, but like so that there's more
right.
awareness about you. Oh
Mhm.
my God, Don, this is so easy.
Right. And I think I
Fish in
just
a
like
barrel.
overthink. I think I just overthink everything, which is part of the
Love
problem.
it.
I need to rechange my Patreon. I have not looked at it and so I forgot to
I'm so
change.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I just
I was
totally
like
forgot to change it.
staring at it.
I forgot to change it.
No, I love this because it's not like a huge crazy game where it's
Mhm.
impossible, but it's totally doable.
Right.
But you're passionate about it.
Right.
So you're gonna talk about it. I love this. Let's do this.
Okay. I
Um,
think it'd be a great place to start for sure.
okay. Yep. And then you go ahead and take your run at it. And then whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll take a look and we'll tweak from there. But honey, I think we got it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so difficult. I feel like I was
You are
very
not
difficult.
difficult at all. You are not
Okay.
difficult at all. No, 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 no. This is fine. This is great.
Okay. I felt like I was difficult.
No, no, no. Stop it.
Okay.
No, wait. This is great. No, you're fine.
Okay.
No,
Perfect.
you're totally. I also get very excited about ideas.
Yeah. No, which is totally fine. I mean, I really do like the like teaching idea if I could figure out how to do it
Future,
properly.
future,
Because like, well, I know,
future.
but like I'm thinking about it in like the Dead by Daylight space, like teaching people about like I don't know if you know anything about the game.
No, nothing.
Okay, so like you can either be a killer or you can be a survivor,
Oh my
and
God.
the killers and survivors both have like special perks. So like it's things that like you can bring into the game that like helps you either like fix generators or open boxes or like get off of
Mm.
hooks or like see the killer when the killer's trying to find you. So like I could like teach people about what the perks do possibly or like oh that's my yeah
Is this correct?
you typed it in wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Dawn. Ooh, they should make a sequel called Dawn by Deadlight. Daylight or something. That doesn't make sense. Okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, like I could teach people what the perks do. Because like recently, once we've like new killers have been added, I've been like showing people the skins and stuff, but I just very recently started doing that. So like I could kind of go about it in like a teaching kind of way of like showing how to like use those perks or like what those perks do or which character those perks come from. Like I could potentially do that.
Oh my God, you know, be so cute. What if your videos are like, hello class, today we're going to talk about these generators.
I mean, totally could. Or like
Wouldn't that be
we'll
cute?
talk about perks that go with these. Yeah. Like
Well, also, I'm just scrolling and I don't see the creators' faces, so that's automatically how you could beat them is like you appear in them. I have a feeling
right.
try. Also, I don't see any women. I saw
There
that they're all dudes.
there are I mean, I feel like we have a good mix of female and male creators, but maybe that's just because I follow a lot more female creators than I
Well, it's also on the YouTube front page.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I think we got it, honey. Let's
Okay.
start here. Let's see. Okay, okay. Dawn
Yeah, I
is
think
a Dead by Daylight creator.
right.
Let's just, you did the video challenge. That's great. Now you're going to do social media content and videos about it, and you already know so
Perfect.
much about it.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Awesome.
You're good.
I think that'll be a good place to start. Thank you
Yay.
for helping me.
I hope it was helpful. I feel like I just yelled at you. I was like,
No, no. I and honestly sometimes I need to be yelled at because otherwise I'm just
no.
going to do whatever. But no, I think that's helpful. It's a good place to start.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I still have to do my TikTok shop like videos because like that's something I kind of have to do now. But like I think I can still kind of swing it in a way of like, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm using this thing for this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what you should do?
Hmm.
So for your TikTok affiliate videos, you should still present yourself as a game streamer gamer
Yeah.
and be like, I'm a streamer on Twitch and I freaking love this. XYZ.
Yeah.
I think that's totally fine. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Cause I mean, I got this little bear thing and it's a fan. It's really hard to see with my light. It's
Mhm.
like it opens up and it's like a fan. It's
Mhm.
meant for outside. I've started using it in my gaming room because it gets so hot. I
Yeah,
literally like
that's great.
yeah, that's like I made a video today about like, do you get hot in your gaming room? use this thing. Like, so I'm just trying to figure out how to like do it more properly. But like, yeah. So, okay, Dead by Daylight is the focus. That's what I've really kind of wanted to be the focus anyway. I just play with my friends sometimes. So, like, I play what they're playing or like when we co stream. So,
This is your summer project.
yes, it is my summer project.
And what's great is like come next summer, you can change it.
Yeah,
Because you're
which
gonna
is
be a
totally
whole
true.
person after school year.
Sometimes that's
So,
how it feels. Yeah, but like I think that'll be helpful. Hopefully, I'll stick to it. I just
it's
that's where I struggle. That's where I struggle because I'm like,
it's
what
really
if I
hard.
just did this one thing for 1 second? So,
Well, okay, so I think we're at this really interesting crossroads for you where this will determine if you stay hobbyist or if you switch into slightly more pro. It's the people
right.
who focus.
Right. And I think
Art.
that's where my biggest thing is I need more focus. And I think I this is why I like joining communities and community challenges because then like other people are kind of holding me to it. It's not just myself. And
Yeah, it's like
so
accountability.
yeah, that's a big thing because like and that's also again why I want to build a community because then I feel guilty when I'm not streaming. Because then like I'm like, oh, I haven't streamed in like a year. My bad, guys. Like, because
Mhm.
that's literally it would be like I'd stream in July and then the school year would start and I wouldn't stream until June. So like it would be like literally just 2 months. So that's kind of why like I'm trying to build a community that's gonna be like, hey, we missed your face. Somebody like, oh hey, let's do this instead of just be
Right.
like nobody cares whether I stream or not. And I would like somebody to care, you know?
Well,
Like,
okay. Also, I think zeroing in on a title for now is going to be really good for you because you do love it. But then
mhm,
you're going to collect all the fans around that property.
right.
It's like an existing niche.
Mhm.
You're just going to take them.
Yeah. And I think, okay, before we're done, because I feel like I
Mhm.
would like to ask you this.
Yeah.
So, Dead by Daylight is big on like already existing horror properties that they
Uh,
bring into the game. So, like Chucky's in there, Michael Myers is in there, that kind of stuff.
mhm.
Do you think it's still appropriate to talk about the horror movies that they're from, or is it we should just focus on the game?
That's fine.
Okay. Because, like,
So,
again, horror, like, the horror genre itself is just something I really like. Like, that's what I want to write books in. It's like that kind of stuff. And so I don't know if, like, it's better to focus on just the game right now or if I kind of incorporate the things that are also, like, in the game.
what I'm envisioning for you is that you're probably going to become like your brand on a horror gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it sounds like, and this is perfect because Dead by Daylight incorporates all those properties also. So I think touching on it is totally fine. But I think what I'll say is like, I really want you to have fun and I don't want you to feel limited. But
Right.
I also don't want you to go too left field.
Right.
So
Which
as
is
long,
very much what I do.
yeah, me too, honestly. That's why I understand. But
Yeah.
let's start with focusing on the game first.
Okay.
Get a good amount of content out first, and then you can kind of do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not know that at all. I'm sure the players know, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Um, let's start with I am a Dead by Daylight creator. There's so
Yeah.
much to do with that. And then maybe if you ever run out, or let's just start there.
Yeah.
But you can certainly do it in the future.
No, I think that's a good place to start.
Mhm.
Certainly. Yeah, I think it's a good place to go. And then we'll just veer off from there when I have a community that cares. So we'll,
Yeah.
we'll go from there. Because, yeah, I think the biggest problem is just like I have a lot of interest in hobbies. And I'm just like, everybody's like this, right? And so that's why I post all of the things I do. And then it's like, well, what am I following for you for? Because, like, very much I'm like, I draw. And then, like, I never talk about drawing again, except for like, this time and this time. And then it's like, I write sometimes. And then they're like, oh, cool. And then they're like, this is not what your page looks like.
Yeah. No, so this goes back to this is what divides the hobbyists and the pros is
Hmm.
the focus thing.
Right.
And I think a lot of hobbyists get really sad because they're like, well, I feel like I have to sacrifice all the other things I like. And I'm like, exactly.
Hmm.
That's the divider. And so when you become a professional, you're kind of distilling your interest into a product.
Hmm.
Because if you're doing Sims, if you're doing Minecraft, if you're doing art, if you're doing writing, let's say your goal is sponsorships, then the sponsor's going to look at you and be like, I have no idea what you're promoting. Versus
Right.
like when I look at you in our little Zoom, your room is purple, you got the kitty headphone holders, I know exactly who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you stay on this path and you're like, I'm a Twitch streamer, I do horror games, this is my audience, I have 1 million followers. On Twitch affiliate, I've made businesses 3 million.
Mhm.
Like that's valuable. And then like anyone's gonna look at those metrics and be like, well, she collected my customer.
Right.
And that's why they'll reach out to you. So
Mhm.
I think you have a lot of honestly, like any of these distillations could have been a thing, but just based on our conversation and the way you expressed the things you're most excited about, I think this would be the funnest. And
Perfect. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll be a good place to start then. Okay. I promise, I swear, I will not probably post any more Sims videos.
Not yet.
Yes, but later.
Not yet. It also like throws the algorithm off. They're like, what?
Yeah, that's
What
fair.
is that?
Yeah. So yeah, because that's my biggest problem with my YouTube channel right now is like it's mostly just Sims. So
Unless you want to be a Sims creator. But
I know.
Sims was number 3.
That's true. It was
Dead by
number three.
Daylight was number 1.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. No, I
Future.
think that's a good place to start though.
I
So
love it.
okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much.
I also wanted to say thank you so much for being so active in our
Of
community and
course.
being on such short notice.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad we can make this work. So
Yeah, thanks for hanging out
okay.
with me.
Of course. Thank you.
I'll let you go, live your life,
Okay.
and I'll write a blurb in school.
Okay. Okay.
I'll see you
Bye.
later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you.